Hello everyone, good evening ellarigu, good evening my dear students. ಹೆಂಗಿದಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ? I welcome you all to Physics Wala Foundation channel my dear students. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, welcome to Physics Wala. Good evening ellarigu, after a long time we are meeting again. Good evening, am I audible students? Am I audible? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? Good evening ma Gyanvi, how are you? Fine. Coffee, yes, done. ನಿಮ್ದಾಯ್ತಾ? ಎಸ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಲಿ. ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ? ಹೌ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾ? ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಾಲಾ ಕನ್ನಡ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಚಾನಲ್. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಓಂಕಾರ್ ಸರ್. ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದರ್, ನಾವು ಏನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ನಾವು ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ದರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ಶಾಟ್. ಫೈನ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ later on we can do the classes. Okay, good evening everyone, join agli ellaru, start ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಫೈನ್. ಹೆಂಗಿದಿರಿ? ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾನ್ವಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದಿಮ್ಮ? ಫೈನ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ವಿಚ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾ? ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ? ವಿಚ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿಂಗ್? ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕವರ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ಶಾಟ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ನೀವು ನಂಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಸರ್ ಟಿಲ್ ವಾಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ನಾ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಕೆನಾರೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಫೈನ್, ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 9th ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. Now number system, is it confined to one particular small value over here? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕ, ಆರ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಆರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆನಾ? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸಾಕ? ನೋ, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಾಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಸ್. ಫೈನ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೂಡ ಸಾಕ? ನೋ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಬೇಡ. ಸೊ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಲೆಕ್ಚರಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಂಬರ್ಸನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೋವರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 9 ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕವರ್ ಟುಡೇ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕವರ್ಡ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ದ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ಥಮೆಟಿಕ್. Fine. Revisiting the irrational numbers, and then MCQs and examples. So this 4 topics we are going to see today. Okay. Fine. Coffee aita ma, nimdu coffee aita? Done. Okay, chalo. So this 4 topics if we see, whatever your number system one shot lecture enada complete ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದ. Clear? Now along with this ಈ session, ಈ one shot lecture ನೋಡಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಒನ್ ಶಾಟ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್? ನೀಡ್ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಕಲಿತೀರ. ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಒನ್ ಶಾಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಒನ್ ಮೇನ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಇಸ್, ಇನ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಇಸ್ ದರ್, ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್, ಒಂದೇ ಲೆಕ್ಚರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಶಿ ಮೈಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ 4 lectures, 5 lectures, 6 lectures ಒಂದೇ ವೀಕಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಏನೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರ, ನಾಳೆ ಹಬ್ಬ ಇದೆ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ, ನಾಳೆ ಸಂಡೇ ಇದೆ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ. ಫೈನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಂಡೇ ಏನಾರೇ ಮಳೆ ಬಂತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ. ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಡ್ಸ್ ಲೆಮಾ ಇಸ್ ದರ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್, ಆರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಆನ್ ಫ್ರೈಡೇ, 4 ದಿನ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಫೈನ್. 4 ದಿನ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಯಿತು, ನೀವು ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅಗೇನ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟು ಯು. ಕುಂತ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಏನು ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ ಇವರು. ಫೈನ್. ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಫೈನ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಏನು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, ಟು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಮೂಲಂತರ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಒನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಸ್ ದರ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಕಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಏನೂ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಾಚ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಒನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ ಫಾರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes or 1.5 hour, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಐಡಿಯಾನ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಹೆಲೋ ಮಾ, ಹೆಲೋ, ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು? Clear? ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈನ್, ಈ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಸರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ PW ಆ್ಯಪನ್ನು ನೀವು ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಪ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟೋರ್. ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದರ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎನ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್. ಐ ನೋ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನೀವು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಿ, ಫೈನ್, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸರ್ಚ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಭಿಮನ್ಯು ಕನ್ನಡ 3.0. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ದಿಸ್, ಇದನ್ನು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಎನ್ರೋಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಎನ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್. ಎನ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಎನ್ರೋಲ್ಡ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್. ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್, DPPs. DPPs ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ DPPs, ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ DPPs, biology DPPs. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ನೋಟ್ಸನ್ನು as well as DPPs you can explore after enrolling. ಎನ್ರೋಲ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎಸ್, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ 10 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬೇಕು, 2 ಎಕರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬೇಕು. ಫೈನ್, ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೀಡೆಡ್. ನೋ, ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ನೀವು ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎನ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ access through the notes. Okay, after that students, let us move on now to our real numbers. Clear? So real numbers ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. When we start real numbers over here, the first thing which includes real numbers includes rationals as well as irrational numbers over here. Rational numbers kuda barutte, irrational numbers kuda barutte. They can be represented on the number line over here. One small revision anna madona. Okay, let us do one small revision over here. When you start number system, fine, numbers actually ನೀವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, you will study it in your LKG UKG. ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ಸನ್ನು ಬರೆದು ಬಿಡ್ರಿ 10 ಟೈಮ್. ಫೈನ್, ಟೇಬಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ರಿ. ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್? ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ತ್ರಿ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತದ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿತೀರಿ? ಇನ್ ಯೋರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 9. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, 1 minute. Yes, okay. So first number that you will study, fine. If I take the smallest circle, that is of what? Set of natural numbers you will study over here. Okay, just a minute. Class 9th alli bandbittu you will select, yes, you will study what? The number systems over here, correct alla? So ee number system alli first of all you will study nothing but what? Natural numbers over here. Natural numbers anna kalitira. The smallest number system is of what? Natural numbers. So natural numbers alli yav numbers barutte nodi. Fine, just give me a minute. Yes, so in natural number students, you will have the numbers starting from what? Numbers starting from 1, 2, 3 and so on. Correct? So once at the natural number ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ you will see that sir ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ 0 ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ if I get SSLC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ 100 out of 100, ನಾನು 100 ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಈ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ 100 ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ? 0 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? 0 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಲ್ಲ, 100 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು, ಬಟ್ 0 ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, we will form a new set including this. Okay, including this numbers we will form a new set. Just let us see to, okay, complete ಆಗಿ fill ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. Fine, so we'll include a new set and this set whatever is there will be of the whole numbers over here. Okay, this will be of the whole numbers. So whole numbers andre enen numbers barutte? 0, 1, 2 and so on. Clear? All these numbers. After that, in whole numbers ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇವಾಗ? you will tell that sir ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ನಾಗೂ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ಫೈನ್, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ದು? ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಬಿಗರ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಹೋಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ. ಫೈನ್, ದ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ನಾವು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟು ಫಿಲ್ ದಿಸ್. So negative numbers we will be having nothing but what students? the integers anta karitivi. Integers alli we will have 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 3 and so on. All these numbers in the integers barutta. Yes or no? Now integers sikkidmele ನೀವೇನಂತೀರಿ sir half marks ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ್ರಿ. Now full, if we are not writing full yes, if we are not writing full answers in the exam, ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರಿಗೆ ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಹಾಫ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ನಿ, 3/4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ನಿ, ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ, 1.5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ನಿ. So all those marks, students, are included in our new set over here, which is nothing but what? Irrational numbers. Q is equals to the numbers which are of the form P by Q, such that P comma Q belongs to the integers and Q is not equals to 0. Correct? Yes or no? Artha aita? Fine. So E set bit or means the numbers are of the form what? 1/2, 3/4, 5/4, 6/4. E numbers bit there will be another set of numbers. Fine. That will be of this kind. Idu separate set irtada, which we call it as Q complement. Fine. We call it as Q complement. Fine. Represent kuda ee ರೀತಿನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, Q complement, and these are nothing but what? Your irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Okay. So combining this, that is naturals, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers along with irrational numbers, we'll get a new set, this big set over here. Fine. Elladanna combine madidra we will get a new set over here. Fine. And this new set we call it as nothing but what over here? Fine. Yavadare color fill madibidona. Yes. So whatever this set is that combining this numbers along with this numbers, it is called as nothing but what? Real number system. Clear? E number system iga we'll call it as what? Real number system. Clear? Artha aita? Is this clear for you people? Real number system clear aita? Fine. Next, real numbers include rational numbers and irrational numbers. They can be represented on the number line over here. Fine. They can be represented on number line over here. That is nothing but what? You'll notice here it will be 0, then we will have 1, 2, 3. Fine. And e side bekandra 4. Idu nimdu whole numbers aita ist consider madidra it will continue so on like this. Correct? These numbers consider madidra natural numbers aata, and if we consider this all the numbers starting from here going up till infinity, it will be considered as what? Whole numbers. Other new e side consider madidra, if you consider on this side, this will be -1, -2, -3 and so on. E numbers ಏನು ಆಗ್ತಾವ? Combining all these numbers together we'll get integers. Sir, rationals irrationals ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾವ? Yes, over here students, if you consider this number over here, fine. ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? 1/2. ಅಗೇನ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಸಿಗ್ತದ? 1/4. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? 1/8. ಅಗೇನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ 3/2. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? √2 ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ √2 ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಮ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಈ ನಂಬರ್ √2 ಆಗ್ತದ. ಪೈ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪೈ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವ? ಆಲ್ ದ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರೀಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಲೈನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಯರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಲೈನ್. and √2 ಅನ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ಡಿನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, how you will denote the number √2 on the number line, that also you will study it in the previous class over here. Now if this concept is clear students, let us move further to Euclid's division lemma. Okay, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದ Euclid's division lemma? It says that ಯಾಕೆ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಅದ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಫೈನ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು. This is not there in the textbook students, but why is it necessary? Understand this. For any two positive integers, a and b, there exist integers q and r such that a can be written as bq plus r. Okay na? Fine. Is it clear for you people? Fine. Just a minute students. 1 nimish kodri nanga. Yes. Okay. So we know that any two positive integers are there, a and b. There exists integer q and r such that a is equals to bq plus r. Sir, why like this? Let us take a number. Fine. Let us take an example for this. How this Euclid's division lemma works. Clear? Example. Divide okay, divide 71 by 4, okay, divide 71 by 4. Now using Euclid's lemma, students, fine, by using Euclid's division lemma, we can, the advantage of this lemma is to find HCF of a number. Clear? To find a HCF of a number. HCF andre ena? Highest common factor of a number find madak use ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು. Now this says that if two integers are there, positive ಇರಬೇಕಾ negative ಇರಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, all the integers. Fine. So if we consider two positive integers a and b, 71 and 4 are two positive integers, because this we have to consider positive. Then there exists integer q and r. There is no restriction. A can be written as bq plus r. This is my suppose a value, students. Fine. This is my suppose a value. Idu bandbittu sorry, this is my b value over here. Yes, Euclid's division lemma na use madri. So if we use over here, start dividing. 71 ada. If we divide it by 4, correct? So 4 ones are, we will have 4 over here, and if we subtract this, 7 minus 4 will be 3, and this will come over here, it will become 1. Clear? Yes or no? So ಏನು ಆತಿಲ್ಲಿ? Fine. So what will happen, students? Now I can write, fine. So by division algorithm or whatever you division algorithm kuda antevi, I can write 71 as equals to, fine, 4 times of 1, clear, or 31, yes, 4 times of 31 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದ. Fine. So 31, 71 whatever is there, students, I can write it down as, further I can factorize it. ಮತ್ತೆ factorize ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನೋಡಿ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡೋದಾ? Because yes, completely divisible ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನು ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. Or else you can do like this. ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it will be nothing but what? 7 ones are, yes, 4 ones are 4 over here, then it will get subtracted and you will have nothing but what? 3, and this will come over here, it will become 1. Fine. Again, what number I can use over here? 5s use ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? 4 5s are, clear? 4 5s are, yes, not possible. 4 6s are, 7s are, 4 7s are, we have 28. If we subtract this, 29 30 31, which will be 3 over here. Correct? Yes or no? Did you people understand this? Fine. ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಈಗ? If you understand this, whatever 71 is there, students, 71 can be written as 4 times of 17, correct? Because notice 7 4s are 28, 6 plus 3, 68 plus 3 is 71. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? Did you people understand this? Is it clear for you people or no? Correct? So why division algorithm now? ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ? It gives us the highest common factor. So highest common factor of this, from here we will be seeing through our fundamental theorem of arithmetic. How can we do that? Is clear ada? Fine. So whatever your A is there now, fine, 71 is equal to 4 times of 17 plus the remainder is nothing but what? 3 over here. Clear ada? Clear? Enu confusion illala? Fine. Yes. Next, if we move on to the next, fine, that is we have fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Clear? So before going to fundamental theorem of arithmetic, few examples anna ಮಾಡೋಣ. Examples andre ಏನು? We need to find the prime factorization of these numbers. Clear? We need to find the prime factorization of these numbers. How can we find? So here we have 1771. Clear? So we need to start factorizing it using a prime number. Clear? So first number ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೋಬಹುದು ನಾನು? 1771 is there. So yes, if I take the first number as starting from 11, 11 ಇಂದ divisible ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? Or 7 ಇಂದ divisible ಆಗಬಹುದಾ? 11 if I start, students, 11 ones are 11. Correct? Remainder will be how much? 6 ಉಳಿತದ. Correct? Yes. From 11 table it is getting factorized. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. So 11 6 are 66. 1 is the remainder. And then again 1. 161 but clear? Now 161 is divisible by which number over here? Can I start it with 7? Correct? 7 2s are 14. 2 is the remainder and it will be nothing but what? 7 2s are 14. 7 3s are 23 prime number ada. So 23 1s are. So now be clear that whatever this is there, students, over here 1771 can be prime factorized as nothing but 7 into 11 into 23. I hope this is clear for you people. Prime factorization clear aita? How this whatever number is there, it can be prime factorized, and I hope it is visible also. Visible illa andre we will change the pen color over here. So it can be prime factorized as 7. Okay, I think this is also not visible. Yes, nodili. It can be prime factorized as 7 into 11 into 23. Clear? Fine. If we start from 7 also, students, same thing bartadili. Correct ada? Okay. Yes. Moving on to the next number over here. Next number ig barona. Yav riti prime factorize madaboda? Okay. You have 10, 6, 2, 6. Clear? So we can start with 2. 2 5s are 10 over here, and 2 3s are 6. 2 1s are 2 and 3s are clear. Ill nodri ಎಷ್ಟು number le ada 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 6 12. We can prime factorize with the help of 3. 3 1s are 3, remainder is 2. 7 3s are 21, remainder is 2. 7s are 1s are 1771 banta, and we know that 1771 is nothing but what can be prime factorized as 7s are or 11s are. Fine, same number bant mat 11s are, so it will be 161, and then again 7s are, which will be 23, and 23 1s are. Clear? Artha aaytu nimga? Yes or no? So what will happen, students? Now whatever this number is there, I can write it in the form of what? I can write it as 2 into 3 into 7 into 11 into 23. Clear aidu? Is this clear for you people? ಏನು confusion illalla? Fine. Helri, ಏನು confusion ada? Fine. Now if you observe this number over here, 1020, yes, sorry, 10,626 multiplied by 2 is nothing but what? 6 2s are 12 over here, 2 2s are 4, 1 remainder 5 anta, 6 2s are 12 over here, again 2 into 0, so 1 will come over here, 21252. Same number adala illi, 21252 is the same number. So ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, extra 1 2 ಇಂದ start ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ because of this 2 over here. Fine. So if you observe this, we have this. So how we can write this? We can write it down as 2 will repeat 2 times, that is 2 square multiplied by this will be 3 7 11 into 23. If you do any prime factorization, students, same you will get over here. Now this too you can do it and see as an homework. E add numbers anna prime factorization ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಏನು ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Now why we have learnt this? Because even if you do start here with 7, ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ you will start with 7 ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Okay, the number is 1771. I'll start with 7. 7 2s are 14, 7 2s are 14, 15 16 17, 3 is the remainder, 5s are 37, 2 is the remainder, and again how much it is, 3s are correct. Now we can start with 11 table. 11 2s are 22, 3 is the remainder, 3s are, so 23 into 1, so 7 11 23, that is what we have got over here. Fine. So what does prime factorization theorem tells us, or fundamental theorem of arithmetic, that we are going to see over here. Okay, yes, idu bandbittu you can definitely do this homework exercise problem ada, exercise 1.1. Fine, we can do this problem, idannu nodona, and we will do this both the problems over here. Okay, yes, do it everyone. I am giving you 4 minutes time. Madri, try to do it. 1 minute for each I am giving you. Do it, students, fast. Yes, clear? So how we will do this? Heng ಮಾಡೋಣ ಇದನ್ನ. Fine. So first of all we will take this number over here. The third one I am doing first. Third one. Fine. Remaining all is easy. Clear? Important ಇರೋದು ನಿಮ್ದು third one, fourth one and fifth one. Fourth one ನೀವು practice ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Okay. If you want, we'll do the fourth one because compared to the third one, fourth one is important. This two we will solve. Okay. Yes. So fourth one we have, students, that is nothing but what? 5005. So ending number is 5. Since the number ending last is 5, so we can start with what? By 5. Correct alla? So we'll start prime factorization by 5. 5 ones are 5. Then 0, 0 and 1s are. ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ತದ? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಟ್ರೈ ವಿತ್ 11 ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಎಸ್, 11 ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರೈ. ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕ 11 9s are 99, 1 will be remaining and 1 will come over here. Correct? 7 table in divisible ada 7 yes, 7 1s are 7, 2 is remainder and 3s are. Clear? And last it is 13 1s are. Okay, done, students. Now what will happen to this? ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, whatever 5005 is there can be prime factorized and written as, correct, 13, fine, or starting with the least number, that is 5 7 11 into 13, or you can write it down like this also. Fine, 13 11 7 into 5. Ain problem illa because fundamental theorem tells us that idea only. Ig nodod beda, we'll do one more example over here and then we will go to what? Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Clear? So fifth one, what do we have, students, over here? Yes, let us do again the prime factorization. So in number eight nodri, we have 7429. Clear? So which table should we start this? 7 plus 4 is 11, 11 plus 20 22 means not divisible by 3. Fine. Will it go by 7 table ಇಂದ start ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. 7 1s are 7, it will not go. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ possible ಇಲ್ಲ. Fine. Which table should we start? ಯಾವ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? yes, ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ನಾಗ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ 13 table? 13 ಇಂದ divisible ಅದೇನಾ? Fine. Yes, tell me fast, students, which is the prime number? Because we can't use 3, 5 barangilla. Fine. 7 is not possible. 11 in the possible adayena. Fine. Doubt nanga 11 in the possible iroda. 7429 divided by 11. Yes, not possible. 13 in the possible illa. 17 in the possible ada. Okay, so it is 17 437s. Clear? So here if I start 17 437s is nothing but what? Your 7429. If 437 is divisible by which number? If you see over here, students, 437 we need to start dividing. Fine, it is not divisible by 3 because sum is not divisible by 3. 7 plus 3, yes, 10 14 bartada, possible illa. If we go by 7 table, it is not possible. 11 in the possible illa, 13 in the possible illa, 17 not possible, 19 it is possible. Correct? 19 23s is nothing but what? 437. Correct? Now 23 is a prime number, so 23 into 1. So whatever your 7429 number is there can be written as 17 into 19 into 23. Clear? ಈಗ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿರಬಹುದು. You people might have started directly with 23 table, but at the end you are getting the same factorization, right? So what does our fundamental theorem of factorization tells is, fine, every composite number, fine, it says that every composite number can be expressed or factorized as product of primes, and this factorization is what? Unique. Fine. It says that whatever every composite number is there, ಯಾವುದು composite number ಇರಲಿ, fine, prime number ಅಂತೂ factorize ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ because either its factors are 1 or its factors are itself. Prime numbers ಅದು 29 factors are what? Either 1 or 29 itself. But what we can factorize, students? We can factorize the composite numbers over here. Fine, sorry. Yes. So it says that whatever every composite number is there, it can be factorized or expressed or factorized as product of primes, and whatever the product of primes is there and whatever this factorization is there, it is unique. Unique andre ena? What do we mean by the meaning of unique over here? Fine, we say that composite number can be prime factorized. Composite number can be prime factorized in only, okay, can be prime factorized in one and only one way. Okay, whatever the composite number is there, students, it can be prime factorized in only one and only one way. So that is what the meaning of unique, apart from the order in which the prime factorization occurs or prime factors occurs. You 7 into 11 into 13 baridi, or you write it down 13 into 11 into 7, or 13 into 7 into 11, or 11 into 7 into 13. It depends on you, but whatever the prime factors you are getting, always they are unique. Nang bere baruvangilla, nim bere baruvangilla. So that is the what fundamental theorem of arithmetic says us. Now if this is clear, let us move on to why prime factorization is necessary. Clear? Prime factorization yak necessity ada, yak kalibek now adana. The main purpose of this is it is used to find, prime factorization is used to find LCM and HCF of a number. To find the HCF and LCM of a number, we use what? Prime factorization. How, sir? Find HCF of 6 and 20 by using what? Prime factorization method. Hang madona. Look at this. Okay, how we are going to do? First, let us find the prime factorization of 6. Can we write down 6 as 2 into, yes, 2 into 3 anta bariboda? Yes. After that 20, how can we write it down? Fine, it can be written as 2 into 2 into 5. Clear? Because 5 into 2 is 10, 10 2s are 20. Now if you see over here, students, 2 anna illi SC3 repeat agida. Correct? Here it is repeated only one time. Fine. Highest common factor. The meaning of HCF is nothing but what? Highest common factor. Clear? Illi barita idini nodri. Whatever HCF is there, it means that it is highest common factor. Clear? Highest common factor. And whatever we mean by LCM, LCM is what? Lowest common multiple. Clear? Now if this is clear, students, coming to this over here, fine. Illud. Enaagtadilli or least common multiple. Fine. It is not lowest common multiple, least common multiple. Yes. Now highest common factor another. Okay. If you observe in this, L2 has been repeated only, sorry, here 2, whatever is there, it has been repeated one time. 3 antu il repeat agilla, togolak barangilla, and here also it is repeated only one time. Yes or no? 2 il bantitandre extra time I could have taken that factor, highest common factor. 5 is there over here, not there over here. So I can tell that the HCF of 6 and 20 is nothing but what? 2. Heng bandeti by the method of prime factorization. Correct alla? Next, if we solve this over here, okay, idana solve maad nodona. How do we find the LCM? Fine. Again, same technique, students. Clear? Yes. Clear? So here what do we have? We have 6 over here, which can be written as 2 into 3, and here we have 20, which is nothing but what? 2 into 2 into 5. Now we need to take the least common multiples. Correct? From this to over here, fine, if we see, illi yardu terms it has been repeated only one number of times. So we take 2 into 3. And here how many times it is repeated? 2 is repeated 2 times. Out of this least is what? 2 over here. So we'll 2 tagobeka and here into 5. Clear? So if we see the students over here, if we multiply this, 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 into 5 is what? 60. So the LCM of 6 and 20 is nothing but what? 60. Clear aat nimga? Is it clear everyone? How do we find LCM and HCF using what? Least common multiples. 2 and 3 I have taken it from here. Illinda tagondideni. And 2 and 5 the least common multiples from here. 2 into 2 tagolak barangilla because it will be again highest. Least is what? 2 square is what? 2. Clear? Done other? Yes. Fine. Let us move on to the next part over here. That is nothing but what? We need to find the LCM and HCF of the following by applying prime factorization method. Okay. So we can do what, students, over here? We can do the example number 3 madona, or else we can do the first one. The remaining 2 you can do it as an homework. Okay. Yes. Do it fast. Madri nodonu. Yes, 12, 15 and 25. We need to find what? By prime factorization method, we need to find LCM and HCF. Correct? So first of all, prime factorization alli express ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ. All the numbers whatever is there, first one will try to find HCF first. Highest common factor. Now first of all we will try to find. Okay. So here if I find the HCF, students, we have 12. 12 can we write it down as 4 into 3? 12 Anna, can I write it down as 4 into 3? 15 can I write it down as what? 5. Okay. Ill note 12 Anna 4 into 3 barda, 4 is not a prime factor. So it should be what? 2 into 2 into 3. Clear? Again 15 I can write it down as what? 3 into 5. Correct? Again last number we have 21, which can be written as what? 3 into 7. Now out of all this, which is the common factor we have? Il 3 other, il 3 other, and we have 3 over here also. Correct or no? So what will be the HCF? Fine. So I'll write it down over here. HCF of 12, 15 and 21 is nothing but 3. Done other, because that is the highest common factor. Moving on to the next one. Okay, next one we have, yes, second, yes, we'll find LCM. For the first one only I am finding the LCM now. LCM notary, again same method. Okay, that is nothing but 12 can be factorized and written as 2 into 2 into 3. Correct? 15 can be written as 3 into 5. And 21 can be written as 3 into 7. Now out of this, take the least common multiples. Il 2 square tagolangilla. So we'll take 2 into 3, 2 only one time into 3. Again here only one time it is repeated. So 3 into 5. Il kuda one time repeat ageti. So 3 into 7. So if we multiply this, correct? 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Correct ag multiply madri fast agi. Multiply everyone. Multiply this. So what do we have over here? 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 3 into 7. So which is nothing but what? 1890 is the LCM. Clear? Is this clear for you people? Fast agi helri nange. Clear or no? Yes. Any confusion is there for anyone? Okay, I think one mistake madiden nana. Fine. Yes, we are getting this. Once we are finding this over here, students, once we are finding 2 3 3, here 3 has been repeated how many times? 3 notary. Idu kuda multiple ala. We have to remove this over here. Yes or no? So it will be nothing but 2 into 3 only time, one time baridi, into 5 into 7. Now multiply this and see. Okay, let's check. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತದ 2 into yes okay fine. One mistake I have done, you'll notice previous slide kuda I will do the change over here. So whatever is there over here students, fine. Over here you need to identify whenever you are finding the LCM highest ಯಾವ್ದು repeat ಆಗೈತಲ್ಲ, whichever is repeated highest number of times, least common multiple. Fine. ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಇರ್ತದ, sorry I have done a mistake. Fine. Yes, look at this. What I am telling over here is whenever you want to find the LCM of a number, particular one number other, and you need to find the LCM of the number, what you need to see, whichever number is repeating highest number of times. Ilenagattada out of 2 and 2 into 2, which is nothing but what, 2 square into 5. Yav the highest time multiple agatada? The highest time multiple is what over here, 2 square. Fine, highest is this, so we'll write down 2 square. Now 3 is repeated only one time, so into 3, and 5 is repeated only one time, so 5. So if you see over here, this will be 5 3s are 15, 15 into 4, 2 square is 4, which is 60. Answer was same, but nan helo method salpa tap helidni. Okay, sorry for that. I hope now it is clear for you people. Okay, now coming to same over here, idan nodri ಏನು ಆಗ್ತದ. Okay, here if you observe, this is nothing but what, yes, this is 2 square into 3, fine, this is 3 into 5, and this is nothing but what, 3 into 7. Now if you observe, clear, if you observe, if you want to find the LCM of 12, 15 and 21, over here if you observe the students, highest of 2 is what, 2 square only, correct. 3 anna illen 3 power 1 other, 3 power 1, 3 power 1, so into 3, 5 one time and 7 one time, ashta. So 2, this will be 4, 4 into 5 3s are 15 into 7. So if you multiply this properly, you'll get nothing but what, 420. This is the method to do it. Clear? Understood everyone? Fine. So if this is clear, let us move on to this important result now. Important result nodri illinda ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದ. The important result says that, fine, important, one question will come in board exam from here. One question, fine, writing it down. One question in boards. Okay, one question in boards, they will ask, either it will come as 1 mark MCQ or 1 mark short answer question. Okay na, is this okay? Fine. So what does the result says over here? It says that suppose A and B are two numbers, any two numbers they are, A is a number, B is any another number, two numbers, H be the HCF and L be the LCM of A and B. Okay, H be the HCF and L be the LCM of A and B respectively. Then we have A cross B, that is product of two numbers, is equals to LCM into HCF of two numbers. Okay, this, there is a mistake over here, then change ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Yes, L into breadth ಆಗಿತ್ತದ, fine, by mistake, so it should be length into length ಅಲ್ಲ, LCM into HCF. Okay, clear? Fine, done students. So if A and B are two numbers, H be the HCF and L be the LCM of A and B respectively, then A into B is equals to what, length into, sorry, LCM into HCF. We'll do few problems on this. One ಎರಡು problems ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Find the LCM and HCF of the following pair of integers and verify LCM into HCF is equals to product of two numbers. ಎರಡು numbers ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, here we can do this example over here. Fine, ಈ problem ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay, yes, we can do this. Second one, so if we see over here, first of all we need to find HCF of, fine, second one I am doing students, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. HCF of 510 and 92. Okay, we need to find. Clear? Now how we are going to do? First of all, 510 we need to prime factorize. Fine, 510 I need to prime factorize. 5 ones are 5, divisible agangilla 0, and 2s are clear. After this, by 3 table it will be divisible. 3 9s are correct, 3 9s are, and 1 over here 94. Fine, so 2 table 2, yes, 2 how much are 2 4s are 28, sorry, 2 4s are 8, 1 remainder, 7s are sorry, yes, 7s are 47 is a what, prime number, so 47 ones are clear. Did you people understand this? 47 is a prime number, it will not get divisible by any table over here, correct? Yes, it will not get divisible. So whatever 510 is there, 510 anna, fine. So from here, if you see, 510 can be written as nothing but what, 5 into 3 into 2 into 47. Yes. So what is the HCF, highest common factor? If you want, yes, sorry, fine. So here I want to write that. Next, ilinda ಏನು ಆಗ್ತದಂದ್ರ, fine, here I'll start solving, students. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, 510 can be written as starting from the least, 2 into 3 into 5 into 47 ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? After that again 92 I'll prime factorize over here. 92 anna, if you see, it will be divisible by 2 table. 2 yes, 2 4s are ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಓಕೆ, no, 3 4s are 12 ಅದ, 2 4s are 8, 7 okay. 2 how much are it is, students? 2 4s are 1 will be remainder over here, correct ada? 2 4s are 8, 1 will be remainder, 6 are again 2 how much are it will be 2, yes, 2 2s are 3s are, and 23 is a prime number, 23 1s are clear ada? Is this clear for you people? Fine. Now if you observe this, whatever 92 is there, 92 can be written as 2 square into 23. Now out of this, which is the highest common factor? Now common factor ಇರಬೇಕಾ, 23 ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, 3 ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, 5 ಇಲ್ಲ, 47 ಇಲ್ಲ, but which is there over here? Out of this, 2 is there and 2 into 2 is there, so common factor ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರ it will be 2. Clear? So I can tell that whatever the HCF of 92 and 510 is there, it is nothing but what, 2. Clear? Because we have to see only the common factor. Artha agilla andra, we can write this down as like this. Okay, 2 into, yes, we have nothing but what, 23 alla, correct? So if you see, students, over here, this is the common factor. Okay, so it is 2. Now coming to the LCM part over here, LCM of 92 and 510. So over here, students, we have nothing but what, highest power il 2 ada, il 2 into 2 ada, 2 square ಆಗ್ತದ, 2 square multiplied by what over here, 3, correct? Here what we have, 5, here we have 47 and multiplied by, correct? Or in the order, if I take 23 into 47, quickly multiply this, nodri ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ. Yes, you can do the usual multiplication because in exam calculator allowed ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, so if you multiply 4 into 3 into 5 into 23 into 47, 64806 ಬರ್ತದೆ. Okay, 64860. Clear? I think it is correct. Yes, this is the number you will get. Now coming to the relation, now relation verify ಮಾಡೋದು ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. We know that the product of two numbers, relation verification, fine, verification. Yes, what do we know, students, over here? We know that LCM into HCF will be equals to product of two numbers, that is A into B. We need to verify this. LCM in bandeti 2 bandeti, sorry, LCM is 64860 multiplied by 2 should be equal to product of A is what over here, 510 multiplied by 92, correct? Now I'll do with the help of calculator over here. New kuda verify maad nodri. This is only for your verification purpose. Okay. So calculator bandbitta we have over here. So yes, we have 64860 multiplied by 2, which is equals to 129720. Should be equal to what, students? 510 multiplied by 92. ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ದು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ತಪ್ಪಾಗೈತಿ. Okay, one more time we'll see. 510 multiplied by 92. Yes, somewhere we have done one mistake. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದೇವಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಬೇಕಾ? Okay, here the highest common was 2 square. 3 into 5 into 47 further divisible adayena? Yes, tell me students over here. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು? Somewhere I have done one mistake, students. Okay, yes, teit nang mistake illi nodri. Clear? Look at this. 3 3s are 9 irbekittala. Okay, ille mistake ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, sorry. So it should be 3 3s are 9, 1 remainder 4s are. After that it will get divisible by what over here? 2 2 2s are 2, yes, 2 1s are 2, 1 remainder 7s are, and 17 1s are. Okay, 17 1s are 17. Clear? Fine. So the prime factorization 47 barangil illi, it will be nothing but what, students? 17 bartade. So here also the number will be what? 17. Multiply this by 17. So if you see this now, 23 into 17, correct? 23 into 17 into 2 square 4, yes, 23406 bartade. 234, okay, just a minute, 23460 calculator use ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲೌಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 23460. So if we multiply this, 2 into 0 will be what? 0. 6 2s are 12, 4 2s are 8 9, 3 2s are 6, and 2 2s are 4 we have. And here also when we multiplied we were getting 46920, correct? Andre verification kuda aata. Clear or no? Clear ada? Fine. So next let us move on to students. ಇದ್ರಾಗ ನಾವು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟ ಅದು. You need to understand what is a prime factorization. In the first part of this topic, you need to see how we do prime factorization of a number. After prime factorization of a number, you have to see that HCF and LCM relation, how we are going to do it. Fine. Next we have in this is nothing but what, students? Rational numbers. Okay, rational numbers and irrational numbers. Clear? So we know two definitions of this. Clear? Previous session only, that is in your class 9, you will study that a number R, if can be expressed, correct, if can be expressed in the form of, correct, in the form of P by Q. Clear? P by Q, then such a number we call it as to be what? A rational number. A number anna if we can be expressed in the form of P by Q, then we call it as what? A rational number. And if a number, fine, is what? Another definition you ಏನು ಕಲಿತೀರಿ ಇದನ್ನ, at the end of the topic you will study that if it is a terminating, fine, terminating decimal, terminating decimal, or it is a non-terminating decimal, or if it is a non-terminating recurring decimal. Clear? Fine. Non-terminating recurring decimal. Andre idena the shortcut of this is NTR. But junior NTR tilkoಬೇಡ್ರಿ. Fine. It is non-terminating recurring. Clear? So if these factors are there, if a number is there, if it can be expressed in the form of p by q, or whether it is terminating decimal or non-terminating recurring decimal, we call it as what? Rational numbers. Clear? Main ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಈಗ ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ನಾಗ we have to study about whatever irrational numbers over here. Irrational numbers ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತಾವ? Look at this. Fine. The revisiting next topic over here is revisiting the irrational numbers, which I have studied earlier. We need to revisit it. Fine. So if it cannot be expressed in p by q form, one number adan p by q form naga express ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರ we call it as what? Irrational number. The decimal expansion is non-terminating and non-recurring. Decimal expansion of that number ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತೀರಿ, decimal point ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ recur ಆಗತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, terminate ಆಗತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. For example, what? This number 0.1010. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗೈತಿ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ 10 ಬರಬೇಕಿತ್ತ, 1 ಬಂದೈತಿ. So 11011. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತದೇನ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. After this it is repeating or what? 0. Yes, you can think like this. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 100 ಬಂತ. ಫೈನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತಿತ್ತ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೈದರ್ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟಿಂಗ್ ನೈದರ್ ರಿಕರಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ನಾನ್ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟಿಂಗ್, ನಾನ್ ರಿಕರಿಂಗ್, such type of numbers are called as what? Irrational numbers. √2 pi √3. ಇದು ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ. Yes or no? In your previous class you will study that all such kind of numbers based on decimal expansion are irrational numbers. Correct? Sir, √2 is an irrational number. Yes, I will tell that yes. But yake? That we are going to prove. √3 is an irrational number, obviously. √81. Yes, this is a question for you people. √81 is irrational. √81 is irrational. True or false? Here, fast again. √81 is an irrational number. Whether it is true or false, tell me fast. Tell me fast, students over here. Fast. Just a minute, students. Okay, ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೂ ಆರ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Yes. So this is false, students. √81 is not a irrational number. Yak? Fine. If you see, √9 can be written as 9 square, or which is nothing but what? Square and root cancel agi 9 bartada, and this is what? A rational number. Correct alla? Fine. Artha aita? So there is a statement, students, over here in on the alternate form ada idakka. Fine. The definition of this: suppose p is prime. Fine. Alternate definition andra ee riti number idra kuda it will become a irrational number. Suppose p is a prime, and fine, suppose p is a prime number, then root of p is a irrational number. Okay, irrational number. Clear ada? Now the next important part of this topic is whatever this √2, √3 are there, we need to show that it is irrational numbers over here. Clear? Illi nodri, adukku hogokinta munche we have certain standard theorems over here. Ee standard theorems anna nodona. Fine, look at this. Let p be a prime number. Fine. Look at this theorem. Let P be a prime number. If P divides a square, P one prime number ada, P divides a square, then P divides a where a is a positive integer. Okay. Artha aita nimge? If P is a prime number and if P is dividing a square, then P must also divide a over here. Henge sir? ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಕಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? Fine. Yes, look at this students. Let P be a, let P is equals to 5, and we know that whatever 5 is there, it is a prime number. Prime number. Clear? Now I'll give the statement that example ada ida proof alla. What I am giving the statement that 5 divides 625. Divide ಮಾಡ್ತದೇನಿಲ್ಲ. Does 5 divide 625? Yes, 100% divide ಮಾಡ್ತದ. Because if you see over here, remainder if you see 0 ಬರಬೇಕಾ, divides ಅಂದ್ರೆ completely divide ಆಗಬೇಕಾ. 5 ones are 5 over here. Fine. Remainder is 1. ಇದು ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ತಳಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರೆ 25 ಅಂತ. Sorry. 5 again 5 जा ಹೋಗ್ತದ, divisible ಆಗ್ತದ. Yes, 5 I can divide it by 5. 2 जा divide ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. 2 जा yes 10 we will get over here if we subtract over here students. So remainder is 2 and this will come down 5. 5 जा 25. So it is what? 0 ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ completely divide ಮಾಡಾತದ. So 5 divides what? 600 and 5 divides what? 625. Clear? So I can tell that 5 divides 625, that is 5 divides 625. Can I write it down as 25 square? Correct. 25 into 25 is what? 625. Correct. Then from here students, if 5 divides a square, then P must divides a. This implies that 5 also divides 25. Correct alla? Because no really 25 if I take over here, 5 5s are 25, remainder is what? 0. So this theorem is true. If one number is there, if it is dividing square of that number, then that whatever P is there prime must also divide that number. That is what this theorem tells us. Done now? Clear ada? Now if this is clear students, the next important part is we need to prove that root 2 is a irrational number. Root 2 ಅನ್ನ irrational number ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾ? ಹೆಂಗೆ ತೋರಿಸೋನು? Do it students. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತದ, ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅದ ಫಾರ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. It is, yes, whatever this question is there, it is important, correct, important for boards. Okay, important for boards. Do it. Exactly 3 minutes time ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Fine. I'm giving the timer over here. 3 minutes ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, and then at the end of 3 minutes your proof should be done. 3 marks problem. Important for boards. Okay, and it is, sorry, clear? Yes, do it. Yes, done ada? Fast. Just 1 minute remaining. 1 minute 50 seconds. Do it. Okay, yes, we need to prove that root 2 is a rational number. So we will do the proof by contradiction. Fine, we'll end this timer. Proof by contradiction. Proof note. Yes, so we are going to do proof by contradiction. Okay. Clear? So how we are going to do proof by contradiction? So we will let that notary. We need to show that root 2 is a irrational number. So if possible, let root 2 be irrational. Okay, be a rational number. Our irrational ತೋರ್ಸಂತ ಹೇಳತ್ತಾರ, ನಾವು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, root 2 ಒಂದು rational number ಅದ. Yes, fine. Important question students, 100% repeat ಆಗ್ತದೆ examನಾಗ. Now if root 2 is a irrational number, then if root 2 is a rational number, we know that every rational number can be expressed in the form of what? P by Q. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? Every rational number can be expressed in the form of what? P by Q. So root 2 will be equals to what? It will be P by Q form, correct? So from here students, squaring on both sides. Okay, so squaring on both the sides over here, what will get students over here? Fine, we'll get nothing but what? Root 2 square is equals to P by Q square, correct? Root 2 square is equals to what? P by Q square. So next node reel in the end bartadi iga. Fine, yes. So if we square that, it will be 2 will be equals to P square by Q square. Fine, so from here P square will be equals to what? 2 times of Q square. Okay, done. Clear aidu? P square will be equals to what? 2 times of Q square over here. Now if this is clear, idin clear aitandra, P square will be equals to 2 times of what? Q square. Now if this is clear, now what we have to do students? Now heng madud munda. Clear? Now if P square is equals to 2 times of Q square, we can tell over here that nodri, 2 multiplied by any number, 2 multiplied by any number is always what? Even. Yes or no? Yavdu number irli, whether it is odd number or even number, 2 multiplied by any number is what? Even. So from this, can I tell that P square is even? Howda? Now if P square is even, square of a number is even, correct? Fine. Nodri, 16 is a even, then 4 square is also even. 4 square 16 alla. Ariti, can I tell that P is even? Fine, P is even. So therefore P is equals to 2 times of K, where K belongs to some integer Z. Yes or no? K is some integer value. Theta P is equals to 2 times of K, where, because every even number can be represented as what? 2 times of K. That is the reason. So where K is integer. Now if P is equals to 2 times of K, innast easy aata. Why? Because I'll substitute this. Fine, I can take this on the next line. This one the equation and consider madona. Suppose this is the equation 1 or 2. Fine, and we can consider this as your equation 1, where K is integer, fine. Now if this is clear students for you people, idin clear aitandra, what will happen now? Okay, what will happen over here if you see is substituting 2 in 1, okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ 2k square will be equals to 2q square. Fine, this is nothing but what? 4k square will be equals to 2 times of q square. From here this will get cancelled, this will get cancelled, so we'll get q square is equals to what? 2 times of k square banta. Yes or no? Now same logic over here, 2 times of any number will be what? Even. So this implies that your q square is even. q square even atandra this implies that q is even. Correct? Artha aita? p kuda even number ada, q kuda even number ada. Yes or no? So therefore can I tell that p by q has a common factor? Has a common factor because both are even. Clear? Both are even, so both have a common factor. Tetenilla, both have a common factor. So therefore I can tell that p by q is not rational. Clear? So now ಏನಂತ consider ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ p by q ಅನ್ನ root 2 is equals to p by q. We had taken that it is what? Rational. So we had considered that. Fine. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ space ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಅದ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Let me shift over here. Okay. Yes. Fine. So I am telling over here that root 2 is irrational. Okay, because it is not rational andre it should be what? Irrational over here. Clear ada concept? Okay. Now itranga we have three different examples. Idu one example ada. We need to prove that root 3 is a irrational number. Same process. Okay. Same we are going to do, that is proof by contradiction. Okay. Proof by contradiction. Clear? And this definitely you can practice as what? Homework. Clear? This is proof by contradiction, students, and you can do it by what? Homework over here. Practice ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ as an homework. Okay. Clear? ಹೇಳ್ರಿ clear ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. Fine. You can practice this at what? Homework over here. Okay. You need to prove that root 3 is a irrational number. Fine. Next, we can move on to this problem. We need to prove that your 5 minus root 3 is a irrational number. Again we can do proof by contradiction. Okay. Proof by contradiction. Okay. Fast agi finish madbidona. Proof by contradiction. Very easy ada. This is a simple problem. In madiro 4 problems in the one question short nimga bartada. Okay. So how we are going to do is let 5 minus root 3 be a irrational. Fine. They are telling that it is a irrational number. I will tell that it is a rational number. Okay. It is a rational number. So rational number idra mat same concept. 5 minus root 3 can be expressed in the form of what? P by q. Correct? So ilinda ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ students now? Where p comma q are integers. Both the values are what? Integers. Correct alla? Yes or no? P and q are integers over here. So from here students now, okay, ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರ fine. So from here 5 will be equals to p by q plus root 3. Clear? Artha aita? Understood this much? ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. What happened over here is, if you observe, this is a rational number. Fine. This is a rational number. ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು rational number ಐತಿ. But what will happen to this students now? ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತು? P by q is a rational number. If we add a irrational number to this, we know this result. Okay. ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ರಿ. R plus S is equal to what? S. Now what is R? R is your rational number. R is a rational number, and whatever S is there, it is a irrational number. Okay, R is a rational number and S is what? Irrational number. So this S is what? Irrational. Okay na? Irrational. Fine. If we add a rational number to a irrational number, definitely we will get output as what? Irrational. So iden atiga P by Q is rational. Root 3 is what now? Because we are telling that P by Q, whatever the number is there of the form, is always and rational number. Root 3 enata? It is add madidra we get a irrational number. Fine. Irrational number. So we are telling that a rational number is equals to irrational number. Tappala. ಒಂದು ರ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರ್ರಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಈಗ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ same thing, a rational number rational cannot be equals to irrational. Clear? So therefore I can tell that fine, hence the contradiction, contradiction andre ಏನು ತಪ್ಪು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಫೈನ್, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಂತ. ಸೊ therefore whatever we have assumed it is wrong, that is 5 minus root 3 is a irrational number. ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಫೈನ್, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅದ ಇದು? ಓಕೆ, ನೋ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. 5 minus root 3 is a irrational number over here. Clear? So next ಇದನ್ನು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು you need to prove that 3 root 2 is a irrational number. You need to prove this, students. 3 root 2 is a irrational number. You need to prove this. ಫೈನ್, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಅದ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡತ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಇಫ್ ಆರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ರ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಇರ್ರಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್, ದೆನ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಇರ್ರಾಷನಲ್. ರಾಷನಲ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಇರ್ರಾಷನಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ವಾಟ್? ಇರ್ರಾಷನಲ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸ್. This is all the basics you will study in what? Class 9th. Okay, so this question you can practice, students. Artha aita? Clear ada? One MCQ problem ada. We can do this problem. The product of HCM and LCM of 15 and 20 is? Product of HCF and LCM of 15 and 20 kelata. What we need to do, students, over here? Fine. Yes, this is a board's 2024 problem. Clear? We know the result. HCF multiplied by LCM is equals to what? Product of two numbers. We know this result. They are asking what? Product of HCF and LCM. Yard numbers find madak hogbedri, tappagtada. Okay, it will be a long process. Just simply you can multiply the two numbers, that is 15 into 20, which will be nothing but what? 300. So the answer will be what? Option C. Okay, clear? Simple alla? Fine. Yes, one more problem we can do this. Okay, yes, madri. Given that HCF of 306 and 657 is 9, you need to find the LCM of two numbers. Clear? They are telling that HCF, fine, your HCF value is 9, first number is 306 and second number B is nothing but what? 657. LCM is question mark. 2 marks se keltare ee type of questions. Correct? We know that this relation, what we know, students? H multiplied by L will be equals to what? A into B. So here we have LCM find madbeka, so A into B divided by H. Clear ada? So L will be equals to A value enada 306 multiplied by B value is what? 657. H is what? 9. Nodri, L divide ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Correct? Here directly divisible ada. Yes, 9 ones are 9 3s are 27, 28 29 33, so 4s are. So LCM is equals to what? 34 into 657. Okay, clear aidu? Fine. So what we'll get, students, over here? The LCM of two numbers is equals to what? 34 into 657. Okay, 34 into 657. So which is 22338. Okay, 22338. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Fine. So that's it, my dear students. Ishtu nimga saaka. Whatever this notes are there, ee notes al kelevond problems anna include madidini. Fine. Your boards PYQ plus MCQ practice madri adanna. Fine. Make sure that you do this to homework also. Prove that root 5 is irrational number, and again this is same as we did previous. Okay, so if you do this much, students, definitely nimge enu problem agangilla. and this topic whatever is there, that is your real numbers, we have finished it in one shot, complete agi. I hope whatever we have done over here, it is understood to you people. Next session ಅಲ್ಲಿ again we will get back with the another topic, that is polynomials. Complete one shot ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿಸೋಣ. Class timing same ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, 4 to 5:30. Clear? That will be your class timings. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Next session we'll get back again students. Till then, thank you my dear students. Take care of your health. Thank you ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ.